Okay, so this is my box opening video. Part 1 will be opening of the box for the new, I don't remember what name this saber is. It's one of the apprentice sabers, I believe, not one of the elite sabers from Saberforge. So I'm going to open it up and see what it looks like here. It finally came. Let's see, it was somewhere around January 20th I ordered it, and today's May 11th, so that's how long it took. It took an extremely long time. But so that's one of the issues that I had. But as you can see, the package has been damaged. You can see the sabers in there. I got 2 blades. So I'm just having my cheap knife because I left my good one at work. So let's see how this works here. Obviously the box has been completely destroyed. There we go. Ooh, there we go. So it's the consular is what I got. And it's all right down here at the bottom. Let's see if we're catching this or not. Here we go, pulling it out. Now, I got 2 different saber blade lengths, so that looks right. That looks pretty nice. I might be doing 2 videos here because I am going to compare this to the old Ultrasabers converted. That's actually quite a bit of a length difference. So anyways, we're going to open it up here. I've been very much anticipating this, like anybody would. Looks nice. Alright, so there's the directions and stuff that the guys don't read. Ha ha, hee hee, hoo hoo. Oh, there it is. Wow. That looks nice. So obviously I got the kill key, which is a little different than I was expecting, but no big deal. I got the knob. Boy, that looks really nice, and I like how it feels in the hand. I don't know if I'm getting this or not, but oh wow, that's really nice. So I got the kill key here, button for activation, and then the Covertex knob there, and it should be somewhat charged up. I got the hex screw there, it looks like, for the blade, and it's just a plain, there's no hole on the blade plug, as you can see here. It looks nice. It looks just kind of basic, and that's kind of what I wanted. I was going to do some stuff up here. This top part doesn't look quite exactly like I thought it was going to look. And I don't like the black anodization here. I'm going to probably put some special tape on that, which you might see in the next video. So I'm going to stop the camera here and come back to it. But yeah, it looks really nice. Okay, here we are back again. I actually found my Allen key. It fell onto my carpet here. I didn't see it. It was haphazardly put in there. And then I can't, the charger thing here, I haven't figured out how that works out yet. And then obviously the mangled box, which so mangled that part of it fell off, but not a big deal. So what we're going to do now is just going to show, this is the blade plug removed. The tension screw was here. This is the blade plug that goes in there. So that's pretty cool. I'm curious to see how that fits in my other saber. And then here is the shortest blade. I'm going to stick that in there. I'm not going to tighten it down. It does seem to move a little bit, and I don't know if you can see on the close-up here or not, but you can see that there's a texture to the metal, which is actually pretty cool. So we're going to try to light it up here. So from what I understand, I'm just going to tighten down the screw here. Wow, Saber talks. No, I'm kidding, of course. So, pull that up. Ooh, that sounds nice. Whoa, that's bright. I mean, you can see it glowing on the camera, which is what I was hoping for. I mean, that looks like it came right out of the movies. Now, I'm feeling that the blade is moving around a little bit. So I'm not sure how to. And then try to shut it off. There we go. That actually glows down, so I'm going to try to tighten it down a little bit more. I don't know how tight to get it. That actually feels good there. So you can see the button is glowing, and the kill key, which looks kind of corny, but you can see it's got the, I don't know what that is. If I stick that in there, it turns it off. Speaker is right here. So yeah, very, very cool. It doesn't look quite the same in person as it does on camera, but I'm going to light it up again here.
Saber core, Viridian.
Yeah, I really like that. I mean, it's just, you can see the way, on my camera, you can see that the light is just, there's almost it's almost kind of goofy, because you can see that there's a little bit of a thing there, but obviously you have to hit it pretty hard. The tip is pointed, and when it's not lit up, you can see it's just a hollow looking tip, so it looks kind of goofy not lit up. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Very happy with it. I think it was worth the wait. But then what we're going to do next is we're going to compare it to this old one here. So that's my old Saber, which is the it's actually a Darth Maul. Let's just compare it right now. So both of these have low batteries. Obviously this is just out of the box, and this one is with lower batteries. So let's light this one up first. It's purple. It looks pretty good on camera, but I can tell it's pretty dim. Yeah, a lot brighter. I mean, you can see the brightness difference. It looks like a Saber should look. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So we're gonna get them both charged up here and come back to it and see. Alright, I apologize. For some reason my camera's being stupid and doesn't want to cooperate. But it is now 2 hours later. It's very overcast outside. I've got the windows open. There's some light coming in still. And then I've got the hall light on my left side. So we are going to compare both of the Sabers here again. They are both fully charged. Only took a couple of hours, for maybe a little longer than that, for the Saberforge to get fully charged. So it is 100% right now, or pretty close to it. And I put fresh batteries in the old Saber, which this is the old Saber. As you can see, don't know if you can see it real clearly, maybe a little bit there. I've actually added some metallic tape to this Saber. This is I've added the knob here. I was able to pull this knob off. And this is fitted with the Saberforge Saber. And I can feel it moving, but that's because my tension screw is somewhat goofy. But I have it set up that way for right now. And then obviously this is also with the other shorter blade, which you can't see in this shot. You'll have to look at the earlier video. I added the tape right here on this one, except for not covering this screw in the back, which I'm not sure why that's there. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Just a brief overview again. The speakers down here, I found this part screws off. This is the Covertex knob, which does not fit on my older Covertex clip. I actually have another thing for this older Saber, another pommel area or base. And then we have the kill switch, the on button. I really like this groove right here. I was spinning it earlier and there it's going blurry. Again, I apologize. This is a new camera. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to
Saber core, Viridian.
And it is really bright right now. As you can see, it is just poof. Okay, so that's that saber. Let's turn on the. Like I said, this is the this guy has the blade from the Saberforge on it, so we're going to turn on this one. It's purple, and it lights up pretty good, I think. It might be a little blurry here, but I'm going to turn this one on. Whoa! Now, as you can see there, it's completely blowing away the other saber. I'm going to move the camera a little bit here, hopefully. I mean, it is super bright. I mean, it's like lighting up the whole room bright. That is awesome. And this thing is, you can still see it, but not so much. So earlier when I had it on, this thing was actually being dimmed by this one. You can really see the purple in that purple saber though, which is pretty cool. Completely blows everything away. Wow. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna switch off the blades here and see how that works. Okay, one last test here. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to move into the other room with full incandescent light. It's getting pretty dark here, but I have no filter or no these things, the filter discs in the Ultrasaber, and that's pure white. But I have a yellow one in this one, so we'll see what happens here.
Main menu. Select optical frequency 1.
I'm not sure what I just did.
2.
Oh, wow. Well, it's kind of interesting because it's still green even with that yellow. It's actually pulsating right now. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to stop this because I screwed up. Alright, this is the last test. I have both sabers in the other room on the love seat with obviously a blanket behind them. I have I think it's 2 or 3 bulb incandescent light in here. And it's fully lit room, so and it's getting dark out. It is almost dark out, so this is the, there we go. Still lights up, you can still see it lights up, not very good. And then this one, yeah, it's still a very impressive comparison here. I mean, it's just blowing it away as far as brightness goes. I'm just kind of showing you a close-up here. You can also see, too, that the sabers are almost the same length. I think, well, with the other pommel, this one's just a hair longer. But yeah, if you see I don't know if you can see it, but it doesn't even hardly look like this is lit up at all. This thing is just glowing. Completely glowing. So, really kind of interesting, like I said, to compare. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but I bought this saber in 2009 from Ultrasabers. It's been a great saber. I absolutely loved it when I first got it, but don't know if the light dimmed over time or if it just was a low power light. I'm not really sure. I mean, it'd be kind of interesting to know what happened there. And then this one I just got today. So that's my review. I am going to take it out and see what it looks like outside and, you know, spin it around a little bit, and then that'll be the end of my comparison. Okay, I'm just outside. It is now getting dark out, and we're going to see how this looks outside at
Saberforge Viridian.
It's still the standard settings, so it is just super bright, obviously. And this concludes the test of the new Saberforge. I think it's Consular. I don't know the name, sorry. Dun 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 dun.